All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today we going to do more codings. We are doing traditional pinball mod. We'll be working a lot of videos already. How to code it, so you guys realize how it is and the potential of using Blueprint and how easy get this running. So last four videos we complete with the number three options. So that means that we can start working with our fourth one. Let's do a little bit of recap here. What we did here, because basically we're gonna do the same thing on attack mode, and we're gonna continue using what already is on the code. So for that, we got here all our codings that we did on the last four videos. Basically, we divide that in section, and this the section that we see here. This section here is actually the first section for targets. How we gonna change targets, and how we gonna uh, put the health on it. Then the second section is when this start running, it will track this target, and it will count how many target have left. And when all the target are killed, it will pass from here, and it will active the next section that is basically going to the starting the locking ball. When all the targets dead, that's when this is start. And when the locking ball or the two locking ball are good, it will activate this switch, and it will, when it get here on the scoop, any of the scoop, it will active the next step, which is the going to the mech lab, because our lock ball is complete, and it will go to the mech lab here. And that's what this code is. It's basically going here. This is the only thing that needs, but I realized I add this because I was looking the code a little bit and see what else need to do, and basically go just double check what mech is gonna fight. So when this get done, just start that fight and make sure it's fighting the right mech. So and without that further, that's basically what we did in those videos. Now today we're gonna attack, field attack, and when the attack is filled, we will start locking three balls. And it's just to do something else with attack, and basically do something interesting. So you got two ways to do locking balls. So because we planning to do 20 target, 10 target, or 15 targets, that's quite a bit hits. So field attack is basically six letter, and then you active the mode. So basically you have to punch that 6 times, and if you're good on the machine, you will get it fast enough and start locking your three balls, and then you start getting into the mech lab and do the fight. Okay, so this is gonna be very much simpler, because we got all the code of attack already, and we're gonna use the one that is in the arcade mission, because basically it's this is all the what you see in green, yellow. It's what the system of the attack, and I will review a little bit so you understand what is going on. So every time that we hit the scoop, it will hit this, and you will see it here in all switches. So the right scoop is the one that say attack. Then we got the what we did here, but this is what it got already. So if attack hold is off, it will send the attack. That's what we see over there. We start from here, and then what this is do, it's do once, do some bonus, whole attack. So this is holding the ball, so you don't want to plunge the ball up to you, do whatever you want. If attack complete, no, then we're gonna start counting how many times we get on the count on the attack. So if we got one, equal A. If we got two, equal T, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. So basically, this is a sequence to check attack lights, and over here we got the light. If this is true, this is what it's gonna do, on and off, on and off, on and off. And then when the last seven. So when you do here a seven, the seventh time, it will count seventh, and it will set all the lights and all the mode and say, you know what, this is the if attack if is multiple is not lead. If we are multiple, just do this and reset back again and just ignore. So basically we are saying six, so we go back like we had six. So we're gonna enter again, we're gonna check if it's still out multiple, and then if we are, we're gonna send some music, attack dropship complete, and then we are getting the lights off. We got sequence of a different sequence of attack light, and then we go back here for everything. Go here, and this is basically the video that you see on the screen is right here. This is what you see on the screen, and that's what that when you say AT, ATT, ATTA, and AT attack. That's when you complete it. Is different scenes that you see on the screen, and that's what you see here. That's basically the way that I control that. And then like you see if we got attack complete, because right here is where they get active when we pass from the multiple, then we gonna enter back again and we will go attack complete, and we're gonna get complete. We check if we are not in the multiple, and then if we are, we just gonna keep that ball out and just wait when we are not. So we come back because this is already active, and then when we are not in multiple, we're gonna hold again the ball, just keep it, make sure that you got different two holes. We're gonna hold it for a different way. We're gonna do some bonus, and then we will do some flashing, uh disable some the lights and some flashing now, and then we start getting a different sequence clearance here, and this is when we enter to the mech lab, and this is here where we're gonna break in part because we don't want to do any of this, because this is basically all the mech lab part, and what we need instead it's something that if we are here in this mode, which is traditional mode, if we are here, just go and take a path because we already completed and we are ready to do the locking ball system. So we're going to turn off the light, we're going to reset the light, and we're going to start locking the ball and fill it out back again attack. I think it will be legit to continue filling out the tag and locking the ball because we will use the hiding path and the left scoop to lock in. So every time that you lock from the hiding path, you will get an extra attack. So I think that's going to be better and easier to do encoding, and as well to the player is going to be a good benefit. So I will leave it the way that it is. So, and yeah, this is just the sequence light that it get active to activate the light flashings for the tag when it's complete. And that's what is here. And yeah, so right now we got some space on the above. So let's put some more here. And we need to thinking about it, what we need after we complete attack. And this is where we can take back our coding here on traditional, and we got basically the code already here. We just need to copy and paste it. And right here you can see that when we complete the targets, that's basically when we complete attack, we need to do this. Okay, and what we need to do is a couple things. So we need to do this is not valid for us, target not activate is not valid for us. We need to do uh basically we need to do a new variable of player start attack lock ball mode, because we need to get to the point that if one lock ball is running, we don't get involved to active the other one, and we're gonna get this when we get all the variables done. And basically, yeah, that's something what we need. and then we need a new sequence like this separately, and basically the same thing that we have here. All this we're gonna need it, but for attack, because we're gonna separate the coding, so we can use one and use another when one is running, or use the other when the other one is running. So that's why we're gonna split it. So, and also we need 3 locking balls. So on so we keep the progress. So remember, we are keeping the progress. So basically we need, instead 2, we need 3, and we got 1 already. So what we can do is go back to our right here, and we can just said, we can rename this and say lock 1, attack lock 0, and then like this we can, because we need 3, so we need 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So it's gonna go to the bottom, so it's okay. And then this one we need to arrive. So this is attack 0. So because we're gonna need 3, and we gonna do the same thing to this and say 3 of regular for everybody. So where is it? Right here. So let's do 1 and 2. And now this one we have to bring it here and bring it here. And because we are working with player 1, and then we had to do everything for player 2, we're going to do this here for now. This here for now. Oops. Income. And that is our triple lock count. And then we also need something like this. So let's go to multiply this and change the attack and put target to attack. Attack. There you go. Now we basically doing the same thing that we got here, and we need to do the same thing to the players. So let's do the same thing here. And this is going to be for players 0, but attack, okay, lock ball. And then we're gonna do for each player 1, 2, and 3. And basically that's the same thing. And this one stay here. This is our attack lock ball mode for player 1. So we can track if either one of these is running, and we know how many attack ball we got locked, and the same of this. So with that said, now we can come back here, and we had to choose what give you priority of, because we cannot have both at the same time. So one have to be prior to the other one, and that's something that um I cannot be changed. So basically we need to do a branch here and make sure that if this is on and this is false, do this. And what we check in here is regular mode for every player, which is that one. If I, yep, for 0 is 0. You need 0, yep. So basically if this is off, we do that. And also we need to check if we can do the new one that we had to establish. And then as well we need to check over here. So let's see. So basically what this is gonna provoke is, okay, so if this one is false, we have to also check if this one, let me see, because we need to check if this one is false, then check also if this is true, just do the same thing, okay? Because if this one is, but this one, it will, I will interrupt. So basically, if this one is false and this one is true, just do it. But if this one is true and this one it's true, then do the other one. So we have to do a priority to one because we don't want to get both. And that's, it look weird, but because it's like I'm doing this and just if it's false true, but basically taking another path if it's false. So that's why it look weird, but that's the way you do it. Okay, so that's one thing. And as well over here, because now that we are preventing, we also had to put it here, because if the other mode is running, I just not want to make sure that it don't active the check of the locking ball because the other locking ball is running. So because if you're running, let's say that you start the game, you destroying targets, boom, 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 and then you active attack, and then you destroy all the targets, and it will launch this if this is not here. So we have to make sure that don't do that if this is running. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other one. But that's basically is, and then so we got that. We had to do we got this already for the other one. Now we had to do a sequence that we gonna start, and we're gonna call it add custom event, and we're gonna call this one kind of like the other one, but we're gonna call it D attack locking block sequence, block ball sequence or check. Ah, miss my cue. There you go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh shoot. I hate simulation, so you're gonna start simulate the code. And I don't wanna do that. Let's see if it's not start. Look like it will start. Wait a little bit. So yep, we got, so basically we're gonna copy all this here down here. Then we delete whatever we need and what we not need. Okay. This is what we are doing down here. And of course we need to call the events again and say if locking ball, it's wait, it's check, dude. Target locking balls, please. And also we got that. So yeah. So when we get the ball lock activation, this is what we're gonna do, and we need to change this. But let's go back to our arcade mission over here. So basically we complete attack, we do the sequence. Now because we are in traditional mode, we start the mode of locking ball, and we will do this, of course, if ball lock mode is not true. because if we're running the other one, we don't want to do this. But if it's false, we can do T attack, attack, locking ball, check, or sequence. And now with that, we can start this event and we're gonna start running. And as well, we can put now here the T attack, oh, attack, locking ball, check. And if it's both true, this is what it's gonna do. So right now, when the player start, if the player has this on or this on already, if it's locking one of the two, that will take priority. So for example, if you are doing this, okay, and then you active attack, that means that you will start accumulate 4 attack, or you're gonna start active attack before active the locking ball here. So let's say you get 1 ball here and then you complete attack and you activate these. So basically uh you will accumulate for start this one. So you will start this one because this one is not. So you're gonna cut this one, and then when the player start again, it will this one is start. At least this one is false, but if this one is true, it will come back here again. So basically that's what it's doing, and that's very clear there. Now we have to complete the scenario. So over here, just to kind of follow the same name, locking board target timing. So I will call here again. Oh, it requires we compile. You see, it don't let me to change name because I need to compile. So let's compile. And probably it's because it's trying to simulate. Let me see. Like, it's probably waiting for the compile to start simulating because that button is pressed. I don't know why it get pressed. It don't look like it's doing nothing. So let's see. Mm-mm-mm. So when attack fail, we're gonna lock 3 ball and then we're gonna lock them through the left scoop and the hide scoop to start ball fight. Alright. That's what I'm doing over there. There you go. Now we should be able. No, I think. Oh, there you go. It was like, I don't know, simulating, I don't know what. There you go. So now we can change this one to attack locking ball timer. Attack. I'll put T on the front just to remember that T lock ball timer. All right. So that will start doing the timer for the lights of locking ball. And then we had to do the same sequence. So we had to add a new one because basically we are doing 3 times instead 4. I mean 2. And we also had to change the new activation system. And with this change, we can change over here, add a new one, and add a new one as well to do like here. You get complete, and now we have to change that one and call it uh call it T attack lock complete. Okay, so basically the same thing, and now we have to change the variant, and also before I forget, I had to do the other players as well. So attack 1, and wait, no, wrong ones. You need to do players attack 1 and players attack 2. and players attack 3. Did I did 3? Oh, 0. Yes, I got it wrong though. Okay, we can do it over here. 0 attack player 0 is the first one that we did right here. Attack lock 0 player 1. No, wait. Oh, right here. We pass it. So I'm gonna get this one, and we're gonna do the same thing with this. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna put it here, and we're gonna start here. Now, if it's true, do that one, and this is just false. It just reset this for the next player, and then we have to chain a new one here. So this is T-lock ball, right? T-lock ball complete. I will do the same thing, but it's gonna be attack. And take the 0 that we don't need. Now we can replace this one to this one, and that will check that out. And as well, we need to right now the light. So see, and as well, we had to add the changes. So we had to come back to here. We had to do 2 branches more, and come back here. If it's false, go here. And if it's true, just do the T attack, T attack, T attack, complete. So basically that will cover that one if it's true here, and if attack complete is true, do this. If attack complete, do this. That's how we'll active. Now, as well, I need to go here to the bolt lock. So, and we had to also do the same thing. So if we do the sequence here, you see it say if a bolt lock is true, we do this sequence, and mode is active, we do the sequence. If the bolt is locked, do this sequence. So over here, what we can do is we can do another branch. So every time that check the sequence, select do both. So let's say that the player has both active, and instead accumulate to one and then complete and then continue accumulate the other one. We can also do the accumulate both at the same time. But now that I'm thinking a little bit about it, I think the best way is just do it that way. Accumulate 3 in one and then 2 on the other one, and just do one at a time. So the player can do more locks. It have to do more locks depending what it's doing. So basically, if we're gonna do that, we have to do the same thing here, and kind of if attack, see right here, mode is active, we gonna do it before this. So don't do the other one, like it have to be false to be able to lock on this one. And then we need to kind of copy the same thing of here, which is we got the locks here for players. So that means that we need to do each player as well. And let's do it right here. Let's go back to player attack, player attack, and I will change this to lock ball, lock 0, and I can do the same thing to this one. Lock 0, oh, lock 0, and then rename lock 0. So now the only thing we need is say 1, 2 of this, and then to go back up too far. And then we 2 of this, 1, 2, and 2 of the other one. There you go. 2 of the 1, 2. And now that we have all the players already made, we can copy, paste this. Why it's not? There you go. We can come if it's true, and we can say here, we can leave it there, and we can do the same sequence that the other one here, and do the same complete. So basically, gotta do the same thing. Just add it here and say if this one is false, it should be good. Oh, you know what? Let's not do it that way and just do it. You don't have to be like that. So T complete, attack complete, and there you go. So both have to be false to continue doing that. And it will check over here. And now over here, I would set, change this to the way it goes. So we have 4 over here. 1 to 0. And yep. Wait, lock ball 1. Lock ball 2. Yeah. This is 0. Yeah, and I'm thinking about it. We have to lock balls. We had to find another lock. So we can do, yeah, what we can do here, we can do a sequence that first lock 1 if the other one is locked. So we have to change this one because we want to be free to lock balls in any activation. So what we need to do, we need to do some branches here, and just let me disconnect this, and we need to do that if, for example, this equal 1 0. So what we have to do here, that if this one equals 0, set this one to 1. If it's not, check if this one is equal 0, and is equal 0, set this one 1. So what it's gonna do is gonna check if player 1 have attack already on If I already had 0, if it's 0, that means that it will set this one to 1. But if it's not, it set this one to 1. If this one is 0, and I can also do another one and say that is the third one. Oh, I say player 2. Wait, I select the wrong one. It should, right here. I select the wrong one. Player 1, 0. Player 1, 1. There you go. Player 1, 1. Now, player 1, uh, player 1, player 0, player 1, 1. Oh, player 1, 1. Player 1, 1. And then player 2, player 2, and player 2. There you go. And this is false. And then if this is false, just continue here. And that's it. You got your 3 ball logs and so on. Delete that one. So we had to do this for each player. So basically what I'm doing here is that you can log the ball in any of the 2 holes anytime and just log 3. So you use the same ball, lock it, so it do the sequence, plunge it back, it will do the sequence, plunge it back, it do the sequence, plunge it back. So every time that you hit here, it will check if this one is active. No, so activate. Now the next one is active. No, so activate it. The next one is active. No, yes, activate it, and just put 1 here. So like that. If all 3 are 1, that means that it's false, and that it will trigger in our sequence over here. That all 3 are 1. It will set this to active, and if you go back to our switches here, we'll see that if it's active, then um wait, this is wrong. Yeah, if it's active, then we do that. I did it wrong here. Yeah, so because if it's complete, then no, wait, I'm curious. So when this is, oof, 1 second. So basically, if player mode is on, do this, and then you know what? I cannot put it together because it's different. So let's recap this, and the only thing I had to do is just wait 1 second here and just do the different with the path. So if this one is false, this one is true, it will get passed through, so it will set to active. It will continue 1 second, and then if it's locked true, you go back here. If you lock true, that means that we wanna lock the ball, and we are talking to the left scoop, so we're gonna hold that ball. That's what we're gonna do. So if it's true, yeah, we just hold the ball there up to we decide what to do, which is gonna be selecting the Mac. So that's what it do. So now what we need to do here, same thing. So if it's not true, right here, just do the same thing. If it's true, that means that all our lock ball are good to go, and it will set this to true, and we're going to hold that ball. That's what it means. Okay, perfect. So now that we got that progress, we need to complete the other 3. So let's do that real quick. Just now that we are here, simple. So now we have to kind of spread this a little bit, and that will help to give us some space. Oh, what happened? Thought I copy this. See, when I do that, sometimes there you go. So now we're gonna do it for the next player here, and do the same thing over and over. If his second player is good, so 0. And then we got second player 1, second player 2, and we have to find second player right here. And that's fast when I hit this. Second player 0 is this one. That's it. Now we do the same thing to the other one. Copy this. And do the same thing. That's 3-0. 3-0. Then let me do the same thing. So just now that I'm kind of up here. I take the fourth theta and do that. And then we continue here. 3-0. Wait. There you go. 3-1. 3-2. And 3-1. I didn't do that on the top. And 3-2. 3-2. 1. Over here, I have to do the same thing. 2-1. 2-2. Just hit 1. Hit 1. And so that's it. Then this is go to here. 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 And that's it. 3-2, 2-2, 1-1. And then over here, fourth. And basically do the same thing. Fourth, 1. Fourth, 1. Fourth, 2. Fourth, 2. 1. 1. And that's it. That's all 4 player there. Just to make it easy. And that covers our basically all the switches for the fourth. And we had to take the same thing here. Basically do the same thing that we got here to the next part here. And we're gonna do the same thing. If this falls, continue doing that. So like that, we don't trigger both at the same time. And we do the same thing here, so we don't have to worry about to take care. So if we trigger this pass, we lock. And we do the same thing. Wait 1 second, make sure if it's not complete, and simple as that. So now that we got all that part done, we can work the lights as well. And I mean, light is already active. Is any of this is active, it will continue doing it. And if not, is everything passed, that means that it will kill the light. So we got that already covered. So what we got left is doing this, change this variable here, which is this one. And now we delete this one because that one is for the tag. We delete this one because we don't resetting any targets. And we're gonna reset here players. So we actually resetting here everything for what player is. So kind of the same thing. Player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. Now in this case, we got 3, so we're gonna stand this a little bit. And same thing, so we got 0, so let's go back to 0. Oh, this is way fast. Is it? Back 0, what is all that? Oh, still there. Here you go, attack 0, 0, 0, and 0. And then we got attack 1, attack 1, attack 1, attack 2. And then we got player 2, player 2, player 3, player 3, player 4, player 4. That's what we reset everything to 0. And that means that we back here. We reset a log ball per player. We turn off the flipper. We start the boss fight. We check light music, turn off light, check max, and that's it. So basically, when we get active from attack, we pull down the drop target. We start a sequence. We active this that is with the timer. So this one we had to kill it separately because we don't know if we're running one of the mods, so we don't want to get that. So let's say uh, so let's start with T, attack, lock, timer, stop. Okay, stop timer, timer stop, and then we start this. We check, we get lights, and then when we complete, we set to active. We scoop, boom, set the condition, turn off this for everybody, and then we reset to turn off to everybody as well. And wait a minute, I think now that I'm thinking, if I turn off this and then I get a tick of this, this will be continuous setup. So I just find one possible bug that I'm thinking, and I had to kind of take to everyone here this and kind of do it first. First thing I had to do is reset the players and then reset the regular mod. Same thing here. Reset, reset, reset the, excuse me, reset the, this, and then reset right here. Okay, so that's it. I think that that covers everything. So let's go review back again. Let's review what we got here. So when we got attack complete, if multi-ball is off, multi-ball is active only when you're in boss fight. And because the way that we calculate over there, we're not gonna get on the multi-ball. At least we complete the lock balls. And that's why I don't worry about this. But it's there anyway. That's good to have it just in case. So then we do some bonus. We turn on some lights. Then we check if we are in arcade mode, I mean traditional mode. And if we are, and the target locking ball mode is off, we can continue to do our locking ball for attack. If this is on, that means that it will die here. So what I gonna do now that I'm thinking, I'm gonna come back to here. So so basically just you know what? We are locking ball already. The ball is there. Just plunge that ball back out. But anyway, I think that if we are in this lock ball, the sequence over here of the switches, but just to prevent right here on target, let's go back to targets, to scoop. So we're talking about the right target. Let's say that this is active. This is gonna be off because it's locking ball. Let's say the locking ball is active for targets. So what is gonna happen is that it will enter here. It will die over there if I don't do that. And then this is off, so it will do this. Let's see what happens. So CBU's off. It will die here as well. And then let's see the bottom one. And because we all don't super score, it will die. So if you see, if I never connect that there, let's say I never connect this here, so what is gonna happen, it will stay, it's stuck there, the ball, because I don't tell him to do it, because I'm expecting to do something. But because all the condition to everything is gonna be false, that means that the ball is gonna be there waiting to do something with the locking ball, but because we got one ball, we're gonna be a bug, and that ball will not plumb back out. So that's why we had to come back here. And if we are locking ball and we get in the scoop, and we actually have attack complete, and this mode running before for some reason, for scenario that I'm not thinking about it, that's what it will prevent doing that. So okay, so now, but this, let's say this is false. Now we're gonna start the ball check of locking ball check of the attack will be basically uh running, and then that means that when we starting locking ball here, we're gonna release the targets. And now also, I think, let's see. The locking mode is active. Wait a minute. We need to active this though. That's something that we don't have over there, because I got it here on this one. Yep. So basically, that's something that I'm missing over there that I just realized. Let's go back to where we was here on right here. So basically, if everything is off before I do, as soon I do this, I need to activate this. I need to active this mode. Let me take that 0 because we don't need it. Kind of bad at me. Like saying is more of 1. So we need to set this to active. So because we already complete, we all have the condition. So let's set this active. Let's active lockball mode. Let's come back here. Let's run the sequence, and that's how we do it. So let me review something real quick. So how you see that act only the mode it get active when you complete and pass the say the terms. So where I have we got the condition. I always forget condition. I don't know why. So when we got the condition for run the start locking ball, that's what we do. And as well, I think I had to do once because it's not gonna be super crazy getting inside here. It's gonna be like a lot, but I mean, let's do once as well over there. And then just to prevent. So, and then that's what we're doing. We actually activating this over there and doing also some disactivate, because for this reason that we talk in other videos. But over here, we just not need the, we only need this. Oh, we missing something else. Now that I'm looking here, we missing this for that. So let's copy this because this is what it will set every player what is going on. I almost forgot that one too. So let's go back here, and before getting in, we got the condition, and we need to set this to every player as well. So we need to set this to every player. So right here, we need to set right here, player 1, 0, 1, 2, and 4 to set active. So player active, and then player target, and this is for the situation of the reset of the target. But because we are resetting already, we don't need this at all, and we just continue with this. So yeah, now we should be good. So when we get here, if player 1 is playing, we will active this to player 1 as well. So it will get safe in that game. And that will cover basically what this is doing. But over here in, is it? Oh, right here. I live right here in the arcade mission. Right here. So, yep. We start the locking mode. We set every player. We start over here. This, it will start the sequence of getting that lock ball. And then we just need to turn off this when we drain. And also when we got the finish game, I've been put it right here. So the way this is does is just get here, and then we clear the sequence of what is going on there. And also we need to bring all this new stuff. And so t-target, this is the last one that I did. And also I need to reset all here, because this is happening when you finish the game. For all 3 ball to every player, we reset everything. Okay, and this is just boarding things, so I don't want to do it. No, I changed this on camera. So yep, but I will take care of that, and I will take care of the drain. So when every plate is drained, I will right here on drain, I will also do that. So okay, well, hope you enjoy it and you like it. Dame un segundo, mi amor. Sí, mi amor. I got a big interruption. Sorry about that, but yeah, I think we complete all this section already. Uh, we got all the tag filled out. So next videos will be the fun one. This is gonna be fun, and it's gonna be a lot. I talk to you later about that. Hit that thumb up button if you like it, and share the video to others so they learn a new way to code pinball and get excited of it. Okay, so have a good one, God bless, and see you next.